Are you tired of losing bets again and again? Be honest. You check the stats. You watch the previews. You feel confident. You put together a big 10-leg accumulator. And then one random red card, one offside goal, one injury in the third minute kills everything. Sound familiar? I've been there. Multiple times. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I turned my betting around. From tilt to structure. Using 3 small accumulators instead of one big disaster. Let's get into it. Here's the problem most bettors never think about. Let me ask you something. How many times have you lost a 10-leg or 12-leg accumulator by just one single leg? If you're like most people, it's happened more than once. Now here's the math that changed everything for me. Let's say each of your picks has a 70% chance to win. That's actually pretty good for sports betting. Most picks are closer to 50 or 60%. Put 10 of those together. Your chance of winning drops to less than 3%. Less than 3%. That's not betting. That's buying a lottery ticket. And here's what happens next. After losing again and again, you start chasing. You bet more to recover faster. You add more legs to get higher odds. You take riskier picks. That's what I call being on tilt. And tilt will empty your account faster than bad picks ever will. If that sounds like you right now, tired and frustrated and losing more than you should, watch the next part carefully. Because I changed everything. Here's what I finally realized. I wasn't losing because I picked bad teams. I was losing because my approach was wrong. I was playing a losing game and expecting to win. So I sat down and changed 3 things. And I mean really changed them. Not just in my head, but in how I actually build tickets. Number 1. I stopped chasing huge odds. I used to think bigger odds meant bigger win. And yes, that's true. But bigger odds also mean a much bigger chance to lose. I switched to targeting realistic odds between 1.1 and 1.7 per individual pick. Does it look less exciting? Yes. Does it win more often? Also yes. Number 2. I broke one big accumulator into 3 smaller ones. Instead of one 10-leg ACA, I now build 3 different tickets. Different combinations. Different risk levels. Number 3. I accepted that small wins rebuild confidence. When you're on a losing streak, you don't need a miracle. You need a win. Any win. Even a small one. Because a small win stops the bleeding. It gets your head straight again. And from there, you can build. That was the hardest part for me. Admitting that small wins matter more than big fantasies. So let me show you exactly what I do now. I pick the games I like the most. Then I build 3 different accumulators from them. Ticket A. Around 3.0 odds. 4 games. My main combination. Ticket B. Around 2.65 odds. 4 different games. A second chance. Ticket C. Around 4.6 odds. 7 games. The aggressive one. Higher risk, bigger reward. Here's why this works. Even if Ticket C loses, I still have 2 chances. And if Ticket A or Ticket B wins, I'm not empty-handed. That's how you turn things around. You stop putting everything on one outcome. You spread the risk. Now let me show you the actual tickets I made for today using this exact system. Ticket number 1 for the day. Combined odds of 2.95. Here's what I've got. First up, Hellas Verona versus Como. And I'm going for Como to take more corners in this match. Odds 1.42. Then we have Al Ain versus Al Dafra. Expecting Al Ain to take it home. Odds 1.18. Moving on to Go-Ahead Eagles versus PSV Eindhoven. We are going for over 1.5 goals in this match. Odds 1.10. And lastly, West Ham versus Arsenal. Expecting Arsenal to take it home. Odds 1.60. Quick reasons why I chose these. On corners, Como has been surprisingly aggressive while Verona tends to sit back. Al Ain are the much stronger side against Al Dafra. That should be straightforward. PSV Eindhoven almost never plays a 0-0 draw, so over 1.5 goals is very safe. And Arsenal needs the win to keep pressure at the top of the table against a West Ham side that can be inconsistent. Nothing crazy. No hero picks. Just solid, high-probability bets. Total odds 2.95. If this one wins today, I'm in a good position. If it loses, I move to ticket B. Now ticket B for the day. Different games. Combined odds of 2.65. Let me walk you through it. The second ticket starts with Ajax versus Utrecht. Coming in first and going for Ajax straight win. Odds 1.67. Then we have an interesting match between AVS Football SAD taking on Porto at home. Expecting Porto to win. Odds 1.19. Next, Vejle versus Fredericia. Going for over 1.5 goals in this match. Odds 1.17. And lastly, Sandnes versus Stabæk from the Norwegian First Division. Over 1.5 goals expected. Odds 1.14. Quick reasoning. Ajax at home is always dangerous, especially against Utrecht. Porto is the much better team even playing away from home. Both the Danish and Norwegian matches have teams that regularly score and concede, so over 1.5 goals is a solid bet. Notice I didn't reuse the same games from Ticket A. That's intentional. If Ticket A loses because of Arsenal or Como, Ticket B gives me a completely separate chance. Realistic odds across the board. Nothing above 1.67. Total 2.65. Now the last one. Ticket C. A 4.6 odd accumulator. Here we go. Starting with Union Saint-Gilloise versus Melchin. Gillios winning at 1.31 odds. Then Hellas Verona versus Como. Como taking control of the game, winning more corners. Odds 1.42. Moving to AVS Football versus Porto. Porto winning first half corners. Odds 1.34. Then Al Ain versus Al Dafra. Al Ain winning at 1.18 odds. Moving on to go-ahead Eagles versus PSV Eindhoven. 1.10 odds for over 1.5 goals. Then Vejle taking on Fredericia. Over 1.5 goals at 1.17. And finally, Häcken versus Malmö wrapping up the day. Over 1.5 goals expected at 1.21 odds. Quick reasons. Union SG is the better team at home, should win. Como corners we already talked about, aggressive team against a defensive one. Porto winning first half corners is a bit riskier but very possible. Al Ain is safe. The over 1.5 goals bets on PSV, Vejle, and Häcken matches are all high probability. These teams don't do scoreless draws. Realistically, this one is less likely to hit than tickets A and B. 7 legs is more chances for something to go wrong. But here's the mindset shift. If ticket C hits, that's a fantastic bonus at 4.6 odds. If it loses, I don't care, because I didn't build my whole strategy around it. I have ticket A and ticket B. This is the balance I was missing before. The 4.6 is just an extra, not the main event. So let me sum this up for you. 1. Stop chasing huge odds on single tickets. Realistic picks win more often. 2. Break your action into 3 different accumulators. Spread the risk. 3. Accept that small wins rebuild confidence. You don't need a miracle. You need a win. I'll post a follow-up after today's games to show you how these 3 tickets did. Win or lose. I'm not here to pretend I never lose. I'm here to show you that this system works over time. One last thing. And I mean this. This video is for education and entertainment only. Gambling always has risk. Never bet what you can't afford to lose. If you're chasing losses, or if it stops being fun, please step away. Links to help are in the description. If you've ever lost a 10-leg accumulator by 1 leg, put the word 1 leg in the comments. I want to see how many of us have been there. Thanks for watching. Let's see what happens today, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like these in the future.